Do you think you know how American political parties really work? What if I told you there's a lot more going on behind closed doors? Things that affect every vote you cast. Let's break it down. First, let's
Third parties have never worked, so he can have fun with it, but I think it's ridiculous.
get clear. What exactly is a political party? In the US, a political party is basically an organized group of people who share similar ideas about how the country should run. They pick candidates, write a party platform, raise money, and run campaigns to win elections. Right now, the two major parties are the Democrats and the Republicans. But it wasn't always just two. Over the past 200 years, America has had Federalists, Whigs, even the Know-Nothings. Seriously, that was a real party. So why do we have parties? Because they make politics more manageable. Imagine voting for president with 10,000 names on the ballot and no clue who stands for what. Parties bundle ideas into teams you can choose from. Here's the thing, political parties don't just exist during elections. They influence laws, judges, policies, and even how districts are drawn. Each party has a national committee that acts like a CEO team. They raise millions of dollars every year. They decide who gets support and who doesn't. If you're a candidate and the party likes you, they'll boost you with money and resources. If they don't, good luck. The biggest parties also have platforms, basically a list of promises and principles. But do they always stick to them? Well, sometimes campaign promises get conveniently forgotten. Now here's where it gets controversial. Political parties love power, that's the job, to win elections. But sometimes that means they play dirty. Gerrymandering. Ever heard that word? It means drawing voting districts in weird shapes to help one party win more seats. Super PACs and dark money. Parties have found ways to get unlimited money through big donors and dark money groups that aren't fully transparent. Divide and conquer. Many parties use wedge issues, hot topics that get people emotional, to keep you loyal. If you think the other side is evil, you're less likely to think critically about your own party's failures. Okay, so let's ask the big question. Are political parties good for democracy or bad? The good. Parties organize millions of people, give you clear choices, and help pass laws. They make it possible for diverse people to come together around common goals. The bad. But they also divide us. If you've ever felt like America is more polarized than ever, you're not wrong. Parties fuel division because a divided country is easy to control. Sometimes the party machine cares more about winning than doing what's right. Politicians may have to obey party leaders or risk losing support for re-election. People always ask, why don't third parties stand a chance in the US? It comes down to the system. First past the post voting makes it hard for smaller parties to get traction. If you vote for a third-party candidate, you risk splitting the vote and helping the side you dislike win. Plus, big parties have huge funding advantages. They get media coverage, donors, and decades of connections. Meanwhile, independents and third-party candidates struggle to get on the ballot in all 50 states. Still, some independents do break through. Think Bernie Sanders, technically an independent senator, or Ross Perot back in the 90s. But it's rare. So what can we do about it? First, be informed. Don't just accept what your party tells you. Question candidates, read different viewpoints, and look at where the money comes from. Second, vote. And not just for president. Local and state elections have huge impacts on your daily life. Finally, support reforms that make politics more fair. Ranked choice voting, open primaries, and better transparency laws can weaken the stranglehold of big party machines. In the end, political parties aren't going anywhere, but your voice and your vote can make them work better for you. All right, I want to hear from you. Do you think political parties help America or hold it back? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you learned something today, hit that like button. Share this video with someone who loves political debates. And don't forget to subscribe to Money Mode for more deep dives that keep you informed and inspired. See you next time.